As Pakistan's deal to acquire the T129 Atak helicopters from Turkey remains frozen, Ankara is scheduled to ship the first Atak helicopter to the Philippines next month, in what is seen as yet another boost for the country's aerospace industry. Philippines Air Force Chief Alan Trio Paredes stated that the service has ordered 6 Turkish helicopters, which would be delivered sequentially beginning from December. The Philippines is the first foreign buyer of the tactical reconnaissance and attack helicopter, having ordered 6 choppers for $280 million. The T129 is a twin-engine multi-role attack helicopter based on the A129 Mangusta and manufactured by Turkish Aerospace Industries under license from the Italian-British company Agusta Westland. Following a name change, Agusta Westland has now become Leonardo Helicopters. The corporation is Italian but has a presence in the United Kingdom too. The T-129s will be assigned to the 15th Strike Wing of the Philippine Air Force, whose pilots and crew have been sent to Thai headquarters in Ankara for training. The 15th Strike Wing will fly the T-129s alongside its MD-530G light attack and Leonardo A-109 armed transport helicopters. So, does Turkey receive U.S. permit? The engine installed in the helicopter is the LH Tech T804A, which was developed by a joint effort between U.S. company Honeywell and Rolls-Royce of the UK. Foreign companies seeking commercial sales of military-grade equipment must acquire export authorization under U.S. law. Major defense sales of more than $25 million must also be notified to Congress. Frictions between the U.S. and Turkey, a NATO member state, have been on the rise since the latter signed a $2.5 billion deal with Russia for S-400 missile defense systems in 2017. Turkey was also kicked out of the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter plane program, which Turkey had previously contributed to. All this had fueled apprehension that the U.S. might create a hurdle in the Turkey-Philippines helicopter deal. The Philippine government has previously deployed its armed helicopters in operations against a number of insurgencies. However, it appears that the military cooperation between the U.S. and the Philippines is unaltered. The Philippines received the first of 2 C-130 planes from the U.S. in February. Last year, the U.S. also sanctioned 2 possible attack helicopter exports worth up to $2 billion. However, due to budgetary constraints, the Philippines will likely consider a lesser acquisition, Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana has stated. Washington has indicated that it will continue to approve weapons sales to the Philippines, which it regards as an important ally in the Indo-Pacific region. The Biden administration is facing challenges from its own party, which is demanding a review of security aid to Manila due to reports of human rights abuses by the police and military. Experts believe the United States is hesitant to cut off security assistance to an ally it sees as critical in tackling Chinese expansionism and terrorism. In addition, Pakistan has been looking to acquire new attack helicopters to replace the aging American AH-1F Cobra warship it acquired in the 1980s. Islamabad ordered 15 new AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters from the U.S., however, Pakistan's acquisition request was placed on hold due to political tensions. Pakistan later attempted to acquire Turkish T-129 Atak helicopters in 2018. Turkish Aerospace Industries signed a $1.5 billion deal with Pakistan for 30 T-129 helicopters, but the company had to first obtain U.S. export license before delivery could commence. Pakistan agreed to prolong the deal, for which Turkish Aerospace Industries was given a 6-month extension by Pakistan. Since the U.S. has been hesitant to give export licenses for the engine, the Turkey-Pakistan deal has been in limbo ever since. The attack helicopters are causing alarm among U.S. senators, who believe the deal could further strengthen Pakistan's ground attack capability against India, with whom the US has a strong defense and security partnership.